Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're sporting the dissenter hat. I'm still a fan, man. I look, this is dissenter. All right, I use the browser for virtually everything, both mobile and desktop. So I'm a fan. I'm not a fan, not a real big fan of the token, but I am a fan of the product. So yeah, you know what? Forgive the hat. I've been wearing the jackal hat endlessly anyway. So who cares? Sniffing around Coreum. I like to hit the big app chains, man, and I like to see what's going on there. I'm not real concerned about their tokens themselves, even though I understand a lot of you guys are very, very vested in these, particularly on the price. But the thing that drives value over to them are the apps that are built on them. At least that's the way it's supposed to be. But the thing that's going to hang up a lot of them is for the ones that are just like operating on gas fees, man, you're going to need so many users over there. And it makes it difficult because crypto is incredibly fragmented, and it's hard to get millions and millions of users over there, particularly anything that exists in the cosmos. But I do like I am a fan of Coreum. They spend a lot of time. They're kind of doing the right thing. And they are out actively and aggressively saying, "Hey, apps, build, money, pay, build." That's the way to do it. You got to invest in them. So I do favor Coreum at least for that. But one of the things that I always look for right away whenever I'm coming over here, and in this case we're in Coreum.com/projects. This is what I'm looking for. Now these are all projects. These are not the native projects that are built directly on Coreum. These are the native dApps. These are the ones that are built straight on there, and two of them were kind of interesting to me. The Video Master and Pulsera, those are both moderately interesting to me. I checked out the Video Master. It's not really something for me, and considering I'm a guy who posts videos all day every day, you would think it would be, but it's not exactly they're not competing with YouTube or anything like that, and I'm all about exposure. So I don't want to make it as I don't want to have to search to find any of my stuff. But when I was checking out the all tab, something actually kind of rung for me here a little bit, and that was Lighthouse. So I'm a big DePIN advocate, decentralized physical infrastructure. I think that's the way forward. It's the way out, and there's lots of it built. That's a cool thing between Jackal, Akash, Kudos. I mean, Christ, Lighthouse. There's tons and tons of it built. So I love that's occurring. That's the value prop for me is right there in DePIN now until the apps start really utilizing it. But those are the things that are going to get us out of the crypto morass. That's what's going to do it. So I pay attention to them, particularly anytime that I see any of them. So when I saw Lighthouse, a blockchain file management solution offering perpetual storage to Web 2 and Web 3 users, my spider sense started tingling, and I thought I'd check them out. So simple, just click right there, and it's going to take you to this page right here, and this is store files permanently. Now Lighthouse is doing it. Jackal does it as well. They do it on Radiant. So the whole IPFS thing is it's not exactly new or novel, but there's so much room in the space for that, for data storage. Everybody needs data storage, so there's tons and tons of room in the space. Amazon, Microsoft, Facebook, everyone, they're just building out endlessly. So there's plenty of room is what I'm saying. But I wanted to take a look at it and see if this is something that I might be interested in using. Now, again, I'm going to default over to Jackal, but this definitely has an awful lot of visibility, and the fact that it's an app, I kind of dig that. So this is where. Yeah, this is front page on their website. Store it forever. Yeah. I dig that. I kind of have a little bit of an issue with their pricing model, but I do like what they're doing. I do like what they're offering. I can definitely see a use for it. Pricing. This is where I kind of got knocked off here a little bit. So for the annual plan, you're going to get 150. Let's just say you're using the light, 150 gigabytes, and unless you're really a power user uploading a lot of data, that's all you're going to need. I think you're pretty much good to go on that. But here's kind of where they jam me up is the bandwidth. Uh, One of the things that never gets discussed on these things is ingress and egress fees. That means you're using bandwidth to send it up and you're using bandwidth to get it back. So if you want to manipulate the data in any way, shape, or form, you're going to have to pay both ways. It's going to add up. Now, where I favor Jackal is that they don't have any ingress or egress fees. But you know what? That's for more concern for more power users as opposed to just retail small mom and pop. So that I don't think they really put a lot of thought into it. But yeah, this is that's their platform. So $99, 150 gigabytes you're gonna get, and 200 gigabytes of bandwidth. And if you want additional storage, it's going to be $1 per gigabyte per year. So their pricing model is not completely out of the realm, but you got to remember in this one is that it's IPFS. So anything you put up there is going to be public. It's going to be seen by everybody, and they actually mention it a little bit right over here in their FAQs. So such as how can I delete files stored? We understand that not all use cases will require storing data permanently. Files can be deleted from our hot storage and other Filecoin miners. So that was kind of the kicker. So basically it's an app and they're simply utilizing Filecoin. Now, again, I'm not knocking it. Filecoin is excellent at what they do. Excellent at what they do. But it is not exactly it is not exactly private at that point, and I'm more of a fan of the privacy element of storage as opposed to big, bold, and public, and particularly using Filecoin. So I like it. I love the fact that they are utilizing different ecosystems out here, that they're putting all this stuff together. I really, really like that. It's not, again, in my opinion, it's not exactly completely novel. Now, the other thing, which I'm interested, that's the funny thing, is I'm interested in that. So if I wanted to actually purchase it, I had it here, guys. 1 second. Let me find that again. So I can actually purchase it, but where the hell was it? I'm sorry, man. I'm usually better about this, and I don't want to redo the whole video. Right there. I'm sorry. On their login. So this is actually kind of cool because it seems like they're abstracting away a little bit of the Web3, and I appreciate that. You can continue with email, you can continue with Google, you can continue with GitHub, or just continue with MetaMask or Phantom, because it seems to be a little bit more chain agnostic than most of these other ones. So I'm not going to click. I'm not going to sign up with my email. As soon as I saw that, I was again interested because it appeals to a much broader base, but a hell of a lot less personally interested because I don't really want to put my data out there like that. So anyway, look, man, this was just a real quick rundown. I thought it was neat. It may be worth exploring, spending some time over there. But again, it's Coreum. And I keep a real close eye on Coreum. So anyway, that's all I got, guys. This was very, very vague. If you have any specific questions, want me to actually get up there, utilize it, upload some files, let me know. I'm more than happy to do it. Comments below. Questions or comments, scott@thepodcast.com, and I answer any and all. And until next time, please stay safe and please be smart with your money. Cheers.